The beautiful thing about the education is that no one can take it away from you. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pride and pleasure to welcome you all at this inaugural ceremony of 10th batch of Higher Diploma in Business Accounting. Higher Diploma in Business Accounting program was introduced in the year 2014 with the purpose of providing a strongest foundation for these students who wish to continue their higher education in accounting discipline. In keeping with Sri Lankan traditions, we now formally inaugurate the event by lighting the oil lamp. For this, I would like to invite with great honor the following dignitaries to light the oil lamp. Professor Bandara Waninayaka, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies. Mr. Nuwan Fernando, Keynote Speaker of the Day, Vice President, IIA Sri Lanka Chapter and General Manager, Group Governance, Risk and Control, CBL Group. Professor Amila Munasinghe, Head, Department of Accountancy. Professor Kamal Tilakasiri, Senior Student Counselor, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies. Ms. Kaushalya Silva, Coordinator, Higher Diploma in Business Accounting Program, and one student representative. Thank you all. In salutation to our university, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the university anthem.
ඉතුරු නැනගුණ යුගයෙන් යුගයට ඇයට තිලින කර කරු පිරිවර සහ මුළු ලොව සරසන කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සිදු අඹරේ බැබලේවා සිය දෙස කිතු බොස උරුමය සුරකින සියත් සුවඳ විදු කිරණ බෙදා දෙන සදා සඳකි විදුල කර උදාදින කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සිදු අඹරේ බැබලේවා
Thank you all. You may sit it now. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a quick glance at the Higher Diploma in Business Accounting.
Are you prepared to embark on a transformative journey that will shape your future in the realm of accounting? If so, the Higher Diploma in Business Accounting program, offered by the Department of Accountancy, University of Kelaniya, is the solution. HDBA stands as a beacon of excellence within the Sri Lankan university system, backed by the rich legacy of the University of Kelaniya, renowned for its pioneering role in accounting education. With the flexible blended learning approach, HDBA is perfectly tailored to today's fast-paced lifestyle. Whether you're balancing your studies, work commitments, or family life, our program offers the perfect harmony. Further, the Higher Diploma in Business Accounting program immerses students in a distinctive and high-quality learning experience that goes beyond the textbooks. The expert faculty at DOA and the innovative curriculum will empower students to excel in the dynamic field of business accounting. Invest in your career and build a brighter future with one of the leading higher diploma program in Sri Lanka. Plan your future wisely and open doors to prestigious universities and advanced degree programs. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your future. Applications are now open. Scan the QR code to register and take the first step towards a rewarding career in the field of accounting.
Ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome you all to this ceremony, I would like to cordially invite Professor Amila Munasinghe, Head, Department of Accountancy. Over to you, Madam.
Good afternoon. Today we conduct the inaugural session for the 10th intake. So you are the 10th intake for this event. We have invited the Dean of the Faculty, Professor Bandara Vaninayaka, as the chief guest. So he always gives us guidance in conducting all the programs. So this time actually he wanted to have a same day inauguration for all diploma programs. So this is the first of such event we are witnessing today. So I warmly welcome you, sir, for this event. Then as the keynote speaker, we get the participant of Mr. Nuan Fernando, Vice President, IIA Sri Lanka Chapter. So for our department, IIA is a professional partner. So for all our events, we get representatives, President, Vice President, all key personalities for our event. So for this time, he contributes as our keynote speaker for the day. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation and attending the session. Then our key strength of the department is our lecturer panel. So we have Professor Tilakasiri, Kamal Tilakasiri, and other senior lecturers, professors, and probationary and all other academic members here for this event. So I greatly appreciate your presence for this event. So it's a great strength for me and for our department. Then these students, so I would like to congratulate all of these students for being selected for the Kelaniya University Department of Accountancy HDBA program. I think you all are aware about HDBA program. Year 1 program is a SLQF 3, level 3 program. 2-year program is SLQF level 4 program. So we have made arrangements with number of institutions, those who offer bachelor degrees, for you to, once you complete your HDBA program successfully, you can go for your bachelor degree. So if I just name those institutions, those are available in the website as well, but I will read out the names where we have arrangement with organizations for you to prosper for bachelor degrees. One is our own university, Bachelor of Business Management, external degree. Then with the Northumbria University, faculty has entered into agreement for BSc Accounting and Finance. Then with in New Zealand, we get Unitec Institute of Technology for you to enter as students for Bachelor of Business Accountancy degree. And we have partnered with professional organizations as well in CA Sri Lanka, that is Chartered Institute. That is, the degree they offer, Bachelor of Science in Applied Accounting, General and Honours degrees. So we have arranged pathways for you to prosper in your accounting career. So there I will just add a few more lines to my welcome speech. Department of Accountancy, Kelaniya University, I think we are the only department offering 3 departments in the accounting discipline, 3 degrees in the accounting discipline by the same department, by a single department. So there are a number of degree programs offered by faculties, but we as a single department offer 3 accounting specific degree programs. One is our common program, accountancy degree program that we have been offering since 1998. Then we have another degree program called Auditing and Forensic Accounting degree program. First batch of students passed out recently. Then we have another program in line we have introduced, that is AIS degree program, Accounting Information System degree program. There still we have students only up to year 3. So you will be happy because we are having expertise in all these 3 areas, accounting, forensic and AIS that deals more with technology impact. So all these resource persons, lecturers, they are resource persons for all these 3 degree programs. Your degree program, I would say it's a first level program, HDBA program for the department, but you have the chance, you are very lucky to get more expertise, support and being lectured by this talented pool of lecturers. So I invite you all to make use of that talents and prosper your future career. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now invite the chief guest of the day, Professor Bandara Wanninayaka, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon to all of you. Professor Amila Munasinghe, Head, Department of Accountancy. Mr. Nuwan Fernando, today keynote speaker, General Manager, CBL Group, and Ms. Kaushalya Silva, Coordinator, Higher Diploma in Accounting, and Professor Kamal Telakasiri, Senior Student Counselor of the faculty, and all the distinguished academic members, and my dear students who have secured their places in 2024 intake of Higher Diploma in Business Accounting. First of all, I would like to congratulate to all of you because you protect or you secure your placement in that program because as government university, we 100% align with the Sri Lanka qualification framework, and therefore all the students we recruit with required qualifications and prior learning experience. But here, not only that experience, I think you face the interview and after that you have show your colors, and after there are different criteria they consider, and ultimately they have decided you will be potential candidate for following that particular diploma program. And therefore this is rare chance, and therefore you have to be happy, because today onward you start new journey in your life, because you are going to start your higher education from University of Kelaniya. I appreciate your decision you taken to apply for the Kelaniya University, because this is one of the government universities. We are third place in the entire university system according to the world ranking. In addition to that, I think these days Kelaniya University become the talk of the town, because all are talking about Kelaniya University, because our executive president is one of our alumni. In addition to that, all key positions held by Kelaniya graduates. But not because of that. Kelaniya University has taken a lot of that initiatives in order to increase the quality of the education process. As a result of that, our graduates are recognized locally as well as internationally. Faculty has the university has 7 faculties. Out of that, 1 faculty is Commerce and Management Studies. Today you enroll to this faculty. Faculty has 5 departments. Out of that 5 departments, Accountancy is one of the prominent departments. Therefore, you become the student of Accountancy department. The faculty, our faculty specialization, the special features are concerned. We maintain highest employability rate among all the management faculties during past particular period of time, because of we have taken a lot of action and initiations in order to improve the quality as well as the relevance of the degree program. All degree program, including your diploma programs, we design with the certain scientific procedure. And we identify your profile, graduate profile, and after that all the subjects and curriculum and learning techniques, teaching techniques, everything, we align to achieve this particular profile. And as a result of that, we maintain high employability rate. Not only that, our graduates having big demand from the industry. Now, as Professor Amila very correctly mentioned, your the diploma program equal to SLQF level 3, higher diploma SLQF level 4, and therefore we normally consider your the first level is similar to the first year of our program, degree program, and higher diploma equal to level 2. And as she said, you have a lot of opportunities in order to complete your degree program. For example, if you take now 2024 September, 2025 September, you can finish your diploma. 2026 September, you can finish the higher diploma. Then 2027, if you eligible to, or if you are following our degree program, like external degree program, by 2027, you can complete it without having any problem. Even other option also like this. They are also regularly taking intakes in each year. Our university program, the external program, enroll only the diploma holders of our faculty. Why we introduce diploma, that is also one important thing to mention. You know that there are many students sit for the A-level exams. According to my memory, this time 265,000 students sat for the A-level exams. Out of them, 163,000 students complete the A-level. That means they are eligible to apply for university. But in 17 government universities, we have only 43,000 vacancies. The other students actually doesn't have proper pathways to develop their education career. But you have some, each and every options having some drawbacks. If you go to the private university, you are trying to follow the foreign degree program, at least 2 million, 3 million you have to spend, right? You are doing here. But if you go to You migrate and do it, and it will be more costly. Then if you are following external degree directly, at least 5-6 years you have to spend. Normally, the external degree duration is dragging and dragging. If you can follow the professional qualification, but sometimes it is not fully focused on the education pathways, and those are connected with the different professions. In addition to that, there are many qualifications and different names offered by the different institute, but very difficult to recognize them, as well as we don't know who offer this program, and nobody recognize and simply wasting your time. This problem we recognized 15 years back from our faculty, and we introduced new pathway to give the opportunity to students who are not eligible to come from the normal stream to the university. They can come and follow the diploma and higher diploma, and after that go to the even degree, after that master degree until PhD if you like. Now that path is open. Therefore you came to university based on that path. Accordingly, our faculty, we have 7 diploma program. This is one of them. 5 diploma program offered by the different department under the unique disciplines. In addition to that, 2 programs we offer as common program from the faculty. In addition to that, our faculty is quite big faculty. We are taking 1,000 undergraduate every year to follow the 14 degree programs. Out of that 14 degree programs, 3 degree programs offered by Department of Accountancy. Other 11 degree programs offered by other department. Then altogether 4,000 student population. Our most important resource is human capital. As Professor Amila mentioned, your department also having very talented and dynamic the academic panel. But in addition to that, in the faculty we have more than 135 the permanent lecturers. In addition to that, out of them, more than 55 members have PhD, and some of them are following PhD now, doctorate. More than 35 professors we have. All the members, they are giving their maximum support to develop you. You are also part of that. That's why we could able to achieve that high level of employability rates. Therefore, you think today onwards you are also become a student of University of Kelaniya and try to capitalize that opportunities. All the opportunities are there. But I observe, not from only your diploma, but all the other diploma also, compared to the internal student, your commitment is not that much. I don't know what is the reason. Sometimes you may feel you are coming from external. But that is no any difference, right? You also in the learning process. During that 2 years, you have to develop your skills, knowledge, attitude, mindset. Then only you can achieve whatever the profile we have designed. To do that, most of the student main drawbacks I found, they are not regularly come to the classes. Because this is really, really bad practice. Because you have to come to the classes, and attendance is very important. And learning is not only just reading the book and write the exams. Learning is a process of changing behavior. That is learning. During that period, you can associate with others, you can interact with the lecturers, as well as you can do some presentations, and you can enjoy the environment. This is government university, a very old university in the country. You can go to the library and you can read books, and that kind of mindset you have to develop. Otherwise, what happens, even though you complete diploma and higher diploma, after a certain period of time, you may get the certificate, but you are not getting any chance from the industry because your skills may not develop up to that level. Or otherwise, you are doing something, but it is not potential. Your potential is not achieved you. In that kind of things happen. But I believe because of that first day, you determine during that 2-year period, you are planning to complete that diploma in proper manner. And after that, you can go for whatever the degree option also. As Professor Amila mentioned, if you go to the CA degree option, and again you have another shortcut. After complete that CA degree, that Chartered Accountancy, their qualification also they are giving exemption up to the corporate level. Corporate level, only the strategic level you have to do. Then you can become chartered accountant, simply. This is very good opportunity you got here, and therefore you can capitalize that opportunity from today onwards. When I see your faces and your gestures and all, I believe you are very enthusiastic and motivational group, and therefore I think you can take that challenge. I like to see you after 1 year or after 2 year times in this kind of forum, not for the inauguration, for the graduation of the certificate awarding ceremony. Wish you all the best. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, our next item on the agenda today is the keynote speech. To do the honor, we have invited a renowned personality, Mr. Nuan Fernando. Mr. Nuan Fernando holds a Bachelor of Science in Finance degree from the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. He is an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka and also holds the Certified Internal Auditor designation offered by the Institute of Internal Auditors, USA, a qualification only a handful of individuals possess in Sri Lanka. Professionally, Mr. Fernando has over 17 years of experience in internal auditing and risk management. He has worked across various industry sectors, including FMCG, manufacturing, distribution, construction, real estate, financial services, and container terminal operations. He has authored technical papers for many international conferences and has been a guest speaker at numerous events, including annual conference of the Institute of Internal Auditors, Papua New Guinea chapter in 2023. He currently serves as the Vice President of the Institute of Internal Auditors, Sri Lanka chapter, and heading the Education Subcommittee. He has been a member of the Executive Committee since 2022, contributing significantly to the advancement of internal auditing education and practices in Sri Lanka. Currently, he is functioning as the General Manager, Group Governance, Risk and Control at Ceylon Biscuit Limited Group, one of the Sri Lanka's largest business conglomerates. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Nuan Fernando to the podium. Over to you, Mr. Nuan.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Actually, I prepared myself for a speech, but hearing the speeches of the Dean, Professor Vaninayaka, and the department head, Professor Amila Munasinghe, please allow me to slightly deviate from my speech, where I need to deliver a very special message to this audience of students, where Mr. Vaninayaka stopped, I need to start. So Professor Vaninayaka, Professor Amila Munasinghe, and the lecturers and parents and my dear students. So I think Professor Vaninayaka touched upon the importance of education, which in my view, a lot of people are not giving due consideration, due attention, and we take it for granted. We don't care it sometimes. But let me tell you, the education has been a right. It is a right of each and every people of the world, disregarding their social status, the caste, the religion, the race, or where they are born. So personally, looking at these ambitious young people, looking at their aspirations, actually I went back to 20 years in my life where I was sitting like you when I was starting my degree program in University of Sri Jayawardhanapur. So in our university, so on a wall, there was a statement. Education is a right, not a commodity. Some of our people, even at that time, created a joke out of it. And they said, so please allow me to use a little bit of Sinhala also. Education is a right. So that is to mean, adhyapane ape aitiyak. But they said, adhyapane hari. So to mean this right. And not a commodity. අපි කියන අර කොමියක් කියලා කොමියක් නෙවෙයි. So ඇත්තටම කොමියක් නෙවෙයි. So education is a right. Actually, I think I should thank the university also for taking this initiative to provide this specific education to these youngsters who might be feeling that, yes, me might have missed the bus. No, you have not missed the bus. I think the importance of education, if you need to be a little bit convinced, I think I would say very proudly, I'm a living example for that. Given my background, actually I was born to a very poor family. My house was made of clay in 1982. And now today I'm here standing in front of you and serving one of the biggest companies in Sri Lanka, reporting to the board of directors. So if I am to thank, I need to thank my parents, teachers, and one thing, that is the education. So this message is for you to not to take this education for granted, to take it serious. I think as Professor Vaninayaka requested, I think to turn up for your lectures all the time and be dedicated for your degree program. So in that context, let me move on to my formal presentation. Actually, let me give the topic, the name, the ingredients of success. And I just want you to see this picture, which actually I designed. I will tell you later how I designed. And if you pay attention, you will see maybe a person has missed the bus. The sun is setting. It's going to be dark pretty fast. And he has prepared himself with a lot of tools, bags, and a lot of stuff. The scenery is beautiful here, but maybe there are a lot of dangerous birds are flying in the sky, and he may not know what challenges lying ahead. I think that is you. I want you to think that is me. So, actually, your journey has three things. The first of all, I think we all need to understand the purpose, the dreams, the success, or the destination, we need to be in after some time. If you don't clear this purpose, if you don't understand what this purpose of your life, I think you are destined to be a failure. So take my word. But, so if you reflect as to what you want to achieve in your life, what is my purpose? So why have I born to this life, this earth? I think then you will realize what is my purpose. I think until you realize your purpose, I think, so you won't be delivering, anyway, you won't be delivering a good job. You won't be functioning properly. Say, to be that, I think, again, this is you. I think what things you should possess to be successful in your life. So you need to think big. I will elaborate during the presentation. Have your own original thinking. Let me emphasize the original thinking, and be yourself. You are not supposed to live someone else's life. You are here to live your life. And on your journey, what you need to accomplish, or you need to reach that destination. So let me talk about a little bit about art of application with few examples. The importance of communication. Then the importance of reading, so mostly underrated, thing at the moment. The clever use of technology. Then I want you to be aware of your single point of failures. Then 80-20 rule. This is a technical thing, but I mean very useful rule that I just need to talk about. And the importance of having a mentor, the time for reflection, and failure, and persistence, and enjoy the ride, and the importance of value. I think these are the few topics that I want to touch upon within this next 10 minutes. So the dream, purpose, success, destination, whatever you call it, I think we all know. So we talk about that. We say, everyone say, the media says. So we are running a rat race. So we get up in the morning, so we rush to the office, do work, then come back, eat something, go to sleep again. Tomorrow, do the same thing, again and again, repeating the same thing. So we are running a rat race. And when you are growing up, you will understand this better, rather than just, being a student. When you are really working somewhere, when you are earning for yourself, maybe when you are earning for your family, you'll be learning that better. But let me tell you, in the best case, so the best case is what? You will win the race. You will win the rat race. But remember, you are still a rat. Even if you win the rat race, you are a rat. And nobody, wants to be a rat. And at the same time, actually we define our success by the parameters defined by other people. So that is why I said from the beginning, so you need to reflect, you need to sit back, and you need to think, what is my purpose in my life? What I want to achieve in my life? So until you come to that, until you realize that, I think the rest of the process is very, flowed. Then you define the success according to your parameters. So not to, your friend's parameter, not to your neighbor's parameter, not to your boss's parameter. You think for yourself, this is my parameter of success. Because, so what is successful and, who is successful, I think the world decides current day, today, mainly based on financial wealth. And if you have amassed, the financial wealth, we'll say, no, he's a very successful person. But that may not be the success you are trying for. So that is why I said, please think twice, thrice, many times as much as possible, and decide what is success for you. So then I think to reach that, I think you need to do this exercise. Why have I born to this world? I think I have extracted a quote by an American author, Mark Twain. So I think what does it say is, there are two important dates in your life. The first one is the day you are born, and the second, I think, is the most important thing, the day that you realize why you are born. I think I invite you to sit back, think, and understand why you are born. Then you will understand. Actually, I did personally this exercise some time back, and for me, I realized, okay, this is what I want. So to reach that, goal, basically, there are certain things that you should possess as an individual. So I think big. I think I want to introduce this to you. Think big. What is thinking big? We tend to think, so I don't have, that much of capabilities. I don't have this, wealth. I don't have that tool, like my other friends. I don't have that. I don't have this. And we always complain about what we don't have. But we never give attention to what you have and think about what you have. There are lots of resources you have. So let me talk about a few examples. I think if you followed recent, the world news, I'm sure you came across these news. The first one, I think about 2 weeks ago, a billionaire, American, the first spacewalk was completed. And actually this was in, science fiction when we were schooling, the first commercial spacewalk. And actually the company owned by Elon Musk facilitated the whole thing. So because of his vision, I think, so this is what people are going to realize. And another example, actually this is also was in, the science fiction when we were schooling, implanting a chip inside human brain. And we were like laughing when we were schooling. Actually, we read those stuff. But actually, that is a reality now. I think in February this year, they did the first implant. The second implant, I think about 2-3 weeks ago, they did, to support the people with a lot of disabilities, lack of certain brain functions. I think again, that is a dream of one person, Elon Musk. Actually, I can take 1,000 more examples, but I think in the interest of time, I think I'm moving a bit fast. So I think you never need to think, I'm a small person, I can't have a big dream. You need to have a big dream. I think, please think today, think tomorrow. So what, I can do. Never think I can't have a big dream. So have your own thinking. I think, because, I have a few staff members of my own in my department. I think young people like you. And I think one thing that I have realized is that they sometimes lack their original thinking. So what do I mean by original thinking is, we listen to someone, we think, okay, he's right. So we listen to someone else, we think, okay, he's also right. But, we don't have original thinking because we have not learned the basics to figure out what is right. I think if you are a very passionate reader, you will understand lots of concepts, you gather a lot of knowledge that one fine day can make you, a person with original thinking, not to get influenced too much by what other people say, right? So I think that is also a sort of an important thing in your life. I think, is that easy? I don't say yes, but that is possible. I think the journey, then I need to touch upon, master the art of application. I think before this speech, I think when I met Professor Amila Munasinghe, actually we discussed, what the industry needs from you. I think from, our undergraduates. I think the art of application. I think that is a very big thing. So any organization, especially in the private sector, will go for a person who can apply what you have learned. So let me take a few examples, so one from overseas and one from Sri Lanka, to tell you this is not the rocket science or something. See, if you take Facebook, what Mark Zuckerberg has built, it's a very simple thing that, people, we all are, human beings, we are social creatures, and we need to interact with our people, people around us. We need to have friends, and we do that. And, what he has done is, by using the technology available, he has created a platform to facilitate that online. So you see, when you meet a friend physically, you talk to him or her, ask, her name, you become friendly. So he has a feature there, you send a friend request. So you become friends. Then, so when you become friends, you go on parties, you play, you go to bookshop, you tell other friends, so we went to the bookshop or, book fair. So now he has a sort of a status update. So-and-so was at BMICH book fair. I mean, nothing addition to what we are doing, just the platform he has built by using the technology for people to interact. Not only that, I think when we were schooling, when we were very, very small, I don't know whether this generation did that. So we have something like, I'm not sure, how many of you have done that. So when you want to be unfriendly or when you want to be unfriend with you, we say at school, so ekata giyat, dekata giyat, tunata giyat, ජීවිතයට යාළුවෙ නෑ කියලා. So you can do that, you can unfriend the person in Facebook. So that is what is meant by master the art of application. So, everybody had this technology Everybody, this opportunity was always there in the industry, with the people, but he's the one who sees that with bit of entrepreneurship. I'm sure during this degree program, the diploma program, I'm sure university will be teaching on entrepreneurship, where the skills will be developed, I think, which will help. So you take another example, pick me. So there are there are a lot of drivers, three-wheeler drivers somewhere. There are a lot of people who wants to catch a three-wheeler for a ride, and the technology is available. So what they have done is they have created the platform to connect these two people digitally. So nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. So that is the art of application. You learn theoretical you learn a lot of things at school, at the university, and how to apply in the industry is very much important. I think that is an art that you have to develop going forward. And the importance of communication. I think communication, always we misunderstand it. We think communication and language is the same, which is not. You can hold a PhD in English, but still can be a very poor communicator. So any other language is also the same, because the communication is you are able to take the message across. I think so. That is what is important, and you have to continuously work for it. And yes, the language is a key element in doing that. I think you have to improve on your the education, the English language education, and the communication is different. You have to interact with your fellow students. You have to interact with your lecturers. You have to interact when you go to your employers and your colleagues, I think. So this interaction, empathy, you take the message across. You are very vibrant in that environment. Your body language is such that you communicate to them that you are very passionate about this. I think that's a very important thing. And I think just if I am to take you through this example, I'm not going to read this out. I think so. Barack Obama, when he was the president, actually he was invited as the sitting American president to address the commemoration of Hiroshima victims. And you see, Obama is the president of the country which bombed Hiroshima and killed, I think, more than 100,000 people on the spot. But yet he is supposed to make a speech. And in his speech, it is available online, if you go to his speech, so nowhere he mentioned that America bombed Hiroshima. But he made a brilliant speech, everyone clapped. I think that is the art of communication. To safeguard your interests, to safeguard your university, to your organization, you have to be mindful of what you are communicating and how you are communicating, but still you can take the message across. I invite you to, if you have time, just go through, listen to these stories. I think then you will be convinced. Read with an open mind. I think reading, there are lots of opportunities reading online. There are lots of apps, news. I think it's in your fingertips. I think, but we still don't read. So I think reading with an open mind actually will open up effortless learning. I would say effortless learning. You just read something, you understand it. When you are learning, see, as an example, you will learn something, some business article in a news site. But when they are teaching economics or accountancy or management accounting, you can, relate that, what you learned here. So that is effortless learning. You will learn without an effort. Very easy. And also to develop the original thinking that I explained earlier, it is very much important. And the use of technology wisely. The technology itself is nothing wrong with the technology. Let it be, nuclear. So you can have a nuclear power station. You can have a nuclear bomb. So what to make out of the technology is your decision. I think, so nowadays you have a lot of, ChatGPT, Copilot, these large language models, I think. So I think the technology is like fire. You have to decide whether you are going to be burnt or you are using it properly. Actually, I told you I I designed that, the first picture, the way I wanted by using ChatGPT. So, the small example, but I think use the technology for your betterment. Don't be an enslaved or a slave to it. Be aware of the single point of failure. I think this is again a very clear message that I want to take across. Because during maybe your educational journey or maybe in your other journeys, sometimes we tend to forget why we are doing all those things. See, there are lots of hardworking professionals. They are working day in, day out for their children. But by just not giving due attention to their children, they don't achieve their purpose. So there are a lot of professionals who are working, day in, day out, very hard workers. They don't think even about their health and, the mental health, they get suicide. So that is what is called the single point of failure. So that is, everything you do will collapse in a while if you don't pay attention. So during your journey as a profession, maybe when you are doing your degree program, the diploma, whatever you do, just think about what your single point of failures can be and address them. So so this apply 80-20 rule, I think again I'm sure you will come across this technical stuff during your diploma program as well. I think given the work that we have to do, we can't do all in a given day. We can't do that. So this 80-20 rule, actually I am practically applying that in all my work, personal work, professional work, to prioritize. So the theory is that, so you can get a very bigger critical output by giving only a small amount of input, but as long as you understand what is critical, right? So this is valid in a lot of cases. Here as an example, the wealth of the entire world, maybe 1%, 2% share, maybe 80%, 90% of the wealth. The pollution, that is the same. So likewise, this principle is really valid when you are even studying for your diploma, when you are studying for your exams. Prioritize what you need to prioritize. Then I think again this is also a very important message that I want you to understand. The importance of having a mentor or maybe a few mentors. And why we need to have a mentor? Because every one of us, maybe we have a few PhDs, but still we have blind spots. We have blind spots. Certain things that we don't see because we are immersed in our life, we don't see. But others see our, see us better. So I think that is where you need to have a very good mentor. So that mentor can be maybe a lecturer, maybe the department head, maybe even your friend. But having a mentor is very much important when you are making very critical decisions. So what program to be followed, when you are joining a company, maybe when you are starting a business, when you are getting married, when you are making critical decisions. I think always have someone that you can consult so that you can be, get the comfort that your decision may be right. So, but still, I have shown some statistics. Despite the requirement, there is only a fraction of people really have mentors in their professional life. I think the next point is have time for reflection. I think what is reflection? Because we are running this rat race and we don't sit back and think, are we running the right race? I think that is very important. At least maybe once a month, twice a month, you decide that frequency for you, but sit back and think, what do I need to achieve? Am I achieving that? Should I realign my, goals, the capabilities and, those things. And the failure. I think if you ever want to not to fail, I think that is something that is not practical. And everyone fails in life, right? See, I think 2001, the America, the country with the highest military capability was attacked. Their, the World Trade Center was flattened. Toyota, being the best manufacturer in the world, they recall thousands of motor vehicles each year because of, certain faults. And Samsung, so a few years back, they manufactured a phone that is exploded, and, certain airlines banned them using, so, I mean, the failure is something inevitable. You will fail, certainly you will fail, maybe a few times in your life, but persistence, never stop your journey. The persistence will make you a winner. See, as an example, we have heard this, Thomas Alva Edison said, I have not failed, I tried 1,000 times, 10,000 times. All these stories we have heard, but we don't practice. Then never compromise on your values. I think your parents have inculcated certain values inside you. I'm sure your lecturers will be strengthening them, inside you. And sometimes, if that is not in alignment, the situation is not in alignment with your values, sometimes you will have to walk out, to preserve your values. So never forget, your name is the highest value asset in your balance sheet. I think when you're growing up, when you are, maturing, and you will understand this better. So never get your name tarnished. I think that is a sort of important message that I want to say. And after all, the last message, I think I took the time, I think I overran the time, but enjoy the ride. To me, I think personally, I analyze the world, in a very simple manner. And there are only two types of events in this world. There are events that you can control, and there are events that you can't control. You control what you can control, and so others you can't control. So no point in so wasting your energy, wasting your time on those things that you can't control. And there are lots of cases. See, as an example, the Roosevelt, the American president, who actually became president during the Great Depression in the United States, and who took the country up out of that Great Depression, who was the president during the World War II, and towards the end of the war, they initiated discussions to form United Nations. But few weeks before the Japanese surrender, the president died. So he didn't see. He was not there to see, the benefit or the outcome of, the things that he pursued. I mean, so there are lots of examples you can take from the world. And this is to say, yes, we have a very bigger goal, bigger objective. Yes, we are going to achieve it. Yes, we will achieve it. But there may be certain, unfortunate circumstances where, we will not be there to see that. But until then, enjoy the ride. I think because, everything that you do with happiness, do with a purpose, so that, you will not feel tired. So if you are doing something that you don't like, you will feel tired. So if you are really passionate about education, I'm sure, Professor, they will come to us every day. So that's a sort of a testament to your, commitment. If you are really passionate, you will come to the lecture. If you don't, you will not. So I think we are coming to the end of my speech. And I think this is the summary of what I discussed. Having the need for a greater purpose in your life, then to define who you are, thinking big, and the journey, what things you should possess to be successful in that journey. To sum up, I think if you ask me, if you summarize all this in two words, the purpose and the persistence. I think persistence, I think nobody can beat the effort that you can, to be successful. I think the persistence is the biggest value, or the thing that you need to have inside you. So I think that, so enjoy the ride. I think I should thank Kaushalya and the university for giving me this opportunity to address this group, and I wish you all the very best in your education journey and in your life. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nuan Fernando, for your inspiring thoughts. Now I would like to invite Professor Bandara Waninayaka, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management, by Professor Amila Munasinghe, Head, Department of Accountancy, to present the token of appreciation to Mr. Nuan Fernando. Thank you. With this, it brings us to the end of this event, and this is the time to thank you all. So I'm glad to invite Ms. Kaushalya Silva, Coordinator, High Diploma in Business Accounting Program, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Distinguished guests of the head table, professors, all academic members, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to congratulate all the students who have been selected for batch 10 of the High Diploma in Business Accounting program. This program is specifically designed for those aspiring to become successful professionals in the field of accounting. And I wish you all the success as you embark on this exciting journey from today onwards. As the coordinator of the High Diploma in Business Accounting program, it is an honor to deliver the vote of thanks at today's inauguration ceremony. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the distinguished guests who have graced this occasion with their presence. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Professor Bandara Waninayaka, the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies. Sir, it is a privilege to have you with us today, and we are deeply grateful for your continuous support and invaluable guidance for this program. I would also like gratitude to Professor Amila Munasinghe, the head of the Department of Accountancy, and Professor Dilrukshiyapa Abewardana, the former head of the department, for their unwavering dedication and leadership in steering this program towards success. A special note of thanks to our keynote speaker, Mr. Nuan Fernando, Vice President of IIA Sri Lanka Chapter and General Manager, Group Governance, Risk and Control at CBL Group. Mr. Fernando, we deeply appreciate your presence here today despite your busy schedules. Your insights have added immense value to this event, and we are grateful for your time and expertise. Next, I would like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the former coordinators of this program. Your dedication and commitment have played a pivotal role in elevating the HDBA program to where it stands today. My sincere thanks to all the academic members of the Department of Accountancy, including professors, senior lecturers, and lecturers whose contributions have been vital in making today's event a success. Your continuous support is crucial to the success of this program, and we are grateful for your dedication. I must also express my gratitude to the non-academic members, especially Mr. Sandun, our program assistant, and the entire non-academic staff of both the department as well as in our faculty. Your support in organizing today's event has been invaluable. I must mention Taproban Digital, our event management team. Thank you for your meticulous planning and flawless execution of today's ceremony. Your efforts have been integral to its success. Dear students, you have made a significant decision by choosing the Department of Accountancy, a leading department in Sri Lankan university system. The HDBA program will guide you toward your professional aspirations, and I thank you for your commitment to this journey. I extend my warmest congratulations once again to all of you, the 10th badge of HDBA. I wish you all the very best in your studies and hope you achieve this qualification with flying colors in next 2 years. Finally, I owe sincere apology to anybody who supported and helped me to organize this event today, but whom I have forgotten to acknowledge. Once again, thank you all of you and have a nice evening.
Thank you, Ms. Kaushalya. Hard work doesn't go unnoticed, and someday the rewards will surely follow. Unless we take our first step into the unknown, unless we will never know our own potential. So I invite all of you to join with us and enjoy a world-class learning experience. Now, in salutation to our motherland, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka.